My name's Simon Waller, I'm 25 and I once was an elite athlete.
Simon, at this point, what is your diagnosis?
I've got Addison's disease, Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. I've also been diagnosed with POTS and EDS.
Simon, what are these diagnoses?
Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis are gastrointestinal disorders that are basically autoimmune processes, so they affect my gastro tract. They cause a lot of pain, abdominal bleeding, and fatigue. Addison's disease is an endocrine disorder in which my adrenal glands no longer produce some of the hormones, so I now have to replace them orally up to 3 or 4 times a day, as well as some other hormones in my body. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS, is a collagen disorder which affects basically all the joints in your body and the fibers that make up even the veins, which can cause other problems. In my case, it's also caused POTS, which is short for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which is a failure to regulate some of the autonomic processes in my body, like temperature, blood pressure, blood sugar, and sleeping.
When did this start affecting your skating career?
I started skating at 14, and that was around the same time I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease. The main problems at the time were a lot of stomach pains and the bleeding, problems with getting enough nutrition, and then a lot of fatigue. But I managed to carry on training throughout that. More recently, at about 18-19, we started to notice the symptoms of Addison's disease, which again caused a lot of fatigue, some dizziness, and real problems sleeping and getting enough rest and recovery. Even more recently, about 21-22, we realised there were some other problems, and they pretty much stopped me skating almost completely, to the point where I wasn't able to train the 6 to 8 hours a day that I used to, and eventually kept spiraling downwards until I ended up bedbound and unable to skate or coach anymore.
How successful were you in the skating world?
I grew up skating in the UK and initially won some British titles in synchro skating, and then as a solo skater I competed at the British Championships right from novice through to junior senior level. I won a silver medal in the British juniors and was on track to medal at senior championships when I moved to Australia, and over there I medalled at senior championships twice, bronze and a gold medal in the short program, the year that I was due to be selected for the Olympic squad, and that was my ultimate goal, was to represent Australia at the Olympics.
Why are you going to the United States?
I'm flying out to Arizona to the Mayo Clinic for treatment.
And what is that medical treatment consisting of?
Out there they have a specialist centre with doctors that are trained specifically in autonomic disorders, and within that hospital they also have departments for the other illnesses and diseases that I suffer from, such as the Crohn's and the Addison's. So we're looking to have specialists work together and combine, which is something we're not able to get here.
How will this trip help and change your future?
Well, currently we're unsure if we have all the diagnoses together because of the lack of specialist care. So we're hoping that in Arizona at the Mayo we'll be able to get full answers and a treatment plan that's more holistic to be able to at least get me back some quality of life. My long-term goals realistically would be to be able to coach again and be active and at least independent, and further on from that to be able to have a family and continue sharing my passion with other skaters and to coach and teach.
At this point, what do you need to make your trip possible?
We need funding and financial support because in the US my health insurance won't cover towards the costs of consults, testing, which will span various different disciplines of the medicine, as well as potentially the cost of some minor surgeries. Life's very different now, having been used to being a full-time athlete and using my body every day, and now to be bedbound or stuck in a wheelchair. But I still look forward to hopefully at least being able to share my passion and carry on coaching, or to work with helping people in some other way using my degree. It's been quite enlightening since I've been ill, seeing how many people have stepped forwards to help and volunteer their time and efforts. It's been quite incredible, and I'm extremely grateful to everyone that has or will help contribute to getting me back on track, and hopefully be able to return the favour and help everyone and just thank them all for everything they've done. My advice and wish to people is that they're not afraid to dream big and to really have high aspirations and goals and push themselves towards it, and allow themselves to just go for anything they've got passion for and not to let anything get in their way.
Hi, my name's Karen.
I'm Emily.
I'm Kate.
And how do you know Simon?
Simon was the girls' first ice skating coach. We've known him for 5 years, and he has been living with us for a couple of years. We've taken care of him, looked after him, been to hospital visits, and just been there for him for the last couple of years.
And what type of coach was he?
He was incredible, and I think probably the girls would be able to tell you better, but he was inspirational and so kind and so giving, and he was amazing. But Emily and Kate will be able to tell you more.
Emily? How was Simon as a coach?
He was really good. He gave like 100% in all lessons. Even when he was really ill, he'd still put as much effort in as we would. So he really helped me.
And Kate?
He was a really passionate coach, and he really loved it, and you could tell that by the way he taught us.
So what do you hope to see for Simon out of this visit to Mayo?
We hope that he will get some quality of life back. He has lost so much, and this wonderful guy really deserves a break. Has been and is an inspiration, and he needs his life back, and I hope you can help.
Simon is an amazing young man who has lost his career to illness, and he's touched the lives of so many.
Now's the chance for us to help him. Please donate to the Simon Waller Fund at www.everribbon.com and search the directory for Simon. Every bit counts. Thank you.
Turn and run when all I needed was the truth, but that's how it's gotta be. It's coming out of nothing more than I see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Simon Waller.